You want something? Go get it.
Nobody.
Period.
Let's take it back.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm back at it again doing another video. And this time we're gonna talk about what's in my bag. Let's go, Cobra. So, if you don't know, I graduated college as a mass communication major, and I got a job. So if you want to see that video right here, go ahead and watch that video. But anyway, so I got a job as a communication manager for a company. So I have a lot of things in my camera bag, and well, some of it's in my camera bag, some of it's like in my backpack, but these are the things that I use for my career, to do like photo shoots, video shoots, and also to run this YouTube channel. So these are some of the things that I'm gonna get into and go through some of the things that I use on a daily basis just to do YouTube and to do things for my job. So first off, we're gonna start with, yes, the iPhone. This is an iPhone 6 right here. And yeah, this was my first camera. Like, if you're trying to start a YouTube channel, use what you have available for you, like what you have on you. If you have a phone, use it. And you want to start YouTube, use your phone and just get right into it. Use your phone and start videoing. Hold it up. Make sure that you can see really good, like good lighting and stuff like that. You can use whatever lighting you have in your house, or use a window. That's always good too. So this is where I started, right here on this iPhone 6. I started vlogging on here, and that's how I started my YouTube channel. So if you have a phone, go ahead. Why not? Just, it's there. So that would be the first thing I'd say in my what I would say in my bag per se. I don't really use it anymore. It's an old phone. I have upgraded from now, but like I said, that's where I started. So I gotta always remember where you came from, you know. All right, so let's start with the accessories first and then work our way into the big things. So I'm gonna start with the mic. Mic is another next best thing that you would need. After you get a camera, even if you're using your phone, there are mics that you can use. This one particularly doesn't work for a phone. You'd have to have an extra adapter, but this is the Rode mic. And I believe I paid like $100 for this mic, and it works perfectly. Like, if you're trying to do vlogs or anything like that, this is a perfect mic to use. I've used it on a lot of different shoots that I've done. So this is a great mic. Another thing is an SD card holder. You gotta have one of these. I mean, it's nothing really fancy about it. It has like three pockets inside of it, but that's about it. Just make sure that you get one of these. It's easier to keep up with your SD cards, because you don't want to lose your SD cards. All right, so let's go on to the stand. I'm a thriftaholic, I guess. So I got this from a yard sale, something like that, like a yard sale. I think I got this from a yard sale, and I believe I paid no more than $8 for it. And this is a very sturdy, like, it may not be fancy like the new tripods that are out there, but it does what it needs to do. It does the job. And it's like, I keep saying that I'm gonna upgrade, but it's like, I have a good one that works. Like, this is all metal. Like, it's not like that flimsy stuff that you get now from a cheap tripod that you may buy at Walmart or something. Like, no, this is like real sturdy stuff. So, and it works. Only downside to this, it doesn't have a quick release plate, and I've been meaning to buy one. You can buy one off Amazon for like, you know, $7, $8. I just haven't got around to it. But yeah, it works and it does the job and it's sturdy. So yeah, get yourself a tripod. You're definitely gonna need a tripod when you're doing videos. All right, let's move on to some other accessories. Another type of tripod, I have a small tripod with a little phone stand on here, so you can use it and you can do videos with your phone. If you want to just vlog with your phone, so you can put it in there and you can hold it up like this, do videos like that, or you can sit it down somewhere And this one, these arms, like, they rotate and curl and whatever, so you can put it on a post. You can put it on a lot of different things. A lot of different ways that you can, a lot of different things that you can do with this type of tripod. I got this off of a site called Macari. Macari is kind of like an online thrift store. Like I said, I like thrifting, so I mean, why pay full price when you can get it for a cheaper price and it's still good quality? So I bought this off of the app called Macari, and I didn't get the top piece on here, the adapter for the phone. I didn't get that off of Macari. I feel like it came with this tripod. I think it came with this tripod, this bigger tripod that I have over here. But yeah, so there's that. There's another type of stand. It's a selfie stick. Selfie sticks work too. You can put the phone adapter onto here, and you can do that if you want to vlog and if you're using your phone, stuff like that. But it's just an easy way to hold your phone. The better your footage would be if you can get the phone out of your hand, if that makes sense. So the less it's actually in your hand, the better your videos will be, because it'll be less shaking, because it's not actually connected to your hand. You're having it on some type of stand. So there's that. And I also have a mini stand. It's very small. The legs move and it can curl around stuff also. I don't really use this much, but yeah, like, it's there. So there's that. All right, so we're gonna get on to the mic. So I bought this mic off of Amazon. It's a toner mic, and I use it for interviews, or like public interviews where you go around and asking people questions. I'm like, hey, how was your day? Da 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 da. And it comes with a receiver here, right here, a transmitter, and the receiver is built into the mic. So it's really easy. You just plug this in. There's an adapter that goes here, so you can plug it into a mic, to your camera. Sorry, you can plug it into your camera. So there's an adapter that goes onto this end. Only thing I don't like, it really sticks out from the camera. It's really kind of bulky. That's my only thing. But I think I paid $30 for this, and it works great. And like, this is metal, like, it's very good quality. Like, it feels good. It doesn't feel flimsy or anything. So yeah, it doesn't feel flimsy or anything. So I like it, and I use it on different occasions. So all right, so I'm almost done with the accessories. So let's get into the meat, the juice of how you make videos. Cameras. That's the biggest thing. Cameras. We already talked about using your phone as your camera, but what if you want to go a little bit bigger and want to upgrade from your phone? Then I have two DSLRs. I have an older one. Well, they're both older, but one's more older to me because I got it a long time ago, and then the other one is more newer, but I'm still in the process of upgrading. So my first DSLR that I got was a D3300 Nikon. This D3300 Nikon. And let me tell you, I did a lot of different things on here. I actually shot a whole wedding on this this camera right here. And I know some people probably laughing at me like, you shot a wedding on a D3300. I mean, it is what it is, you know? This was my first DSLR that I got, and it was a gift to me. So I was like, you know, this was the first DSLR that I got. So I was like, you know, why not try to use it and get the best life out of it as possible. So I tried to do all that I could with this camera. You know, I shot videos, I shot photo shoots, birthdays, graduations. I shot a lot of stuff with this camera. It served its time. One thing I would say about this camera, it's not really great for video because the motors in the lens, they make a lot of noise when they're trying to focus. So yeah, this is not really a great video, but I still did a really good job on that wedding that I did. I did a wedding video with this camera, which is crazy. I know it is, but yeah. So there's a 50mm on here that I have here for this Nikon. I also have the kit 18 to 55 here, and I also have a manual. I believe this is a Minolta and it has an adapter for Nikon. I don't really use this a lot because most of my shoots are really fast. I'm doing like journalism type stuff, and you got to be fast and stuff like that. So I don't really use this a lot because everything is manual. I'm talking about like from the aperture to the zoom to the just everything about this thing is manual, to the focus. But it's a 70 to 200, so it does have a nice length. But yeah, I just don't really use it that much because it is manual. But it's still a good lens. So let's get down to the lens, the camera that I use the most. And I use it for videos and I do a lot of pictures. I've done tons of pictures on this thing. Is my Sony A7. This is the original Sony A7 made by Sony. And I love this camera. It has done everything that I needed it to do. For when I was first getting started. So it has a little pop out, I guess you would say a pop out LCD screen at the back. It's all right. It kind of, does whatever. Does all of that. I have the kit lens that I got with it was a 16 to 50. Which is on here right now. And I shot with this for a while before I got my other lenses. Next lens that I got, and I did get this camera. I will say I bought this camera off of Adorama. Adorama is a great place to go and buy cameras. If you want to buy a used camera, go to Adorama and look for a camera. I bought this camera off of Adorama. I got this lens. I believe this is a 28 to 70 lens. I got this off of Macari for about $170 off of Macari. So this is a great lens that I used. And so yeah, it's nothing too fancy about it. The aperture is not the greatest, but it's still a good lens to use. And then I have a good old 50 millimeter. Everybody should have a good old 50 millimeter. I don't care what you're doing. If you're doing photography, video, I feel like everyone should have a good old 50 millimeter. 1.8, 50 millimeter. I think I got this off of Adorama as well. I don't remember. I think it was off of Adorama as well, but yeah, 50 millimeter. I also missed this thing. It looks like a bracelet. It kind of is, kind of isn't. It goes on your wrist. You put it on your wrist, and it connects to your camera. So it connects like that to your camera. So if you have it on your wrist, then you don't have to worry about dropping your camera. I use it. It was a gift to me. So I do use this. It's really handy. I really like it, and it really comes in handy when you're doing long shoots and you're worried about dropping your camera or anything. And it doesn't look bad. Like some of those handles, I don't like these giant straps like this. I just hate it. It just gets in the way. So this is really compact and nice, and it just goes on your wrist, and then you clip your camera to it and you go about your shoot. So that's pretty nice. So to wrap it all up, you got to put it all together. You have to put all this footage together, whether you're taking videos or photos or whatever you're doing, you got to put it all together. And that's where the laptop comes in. This is a MacBook Pro 2019 version, and I used it during college to do schoolwork. I used it to edit videos, edit pictures. And I could go into a whole lot about like what software to use. I can make a whole nother video about that, but this right here is my bread and butter right here. Like this is where I really, because I order a lot of the stuff that I use from the laptop, order online, and then I get it. So there's a lot of good that can come out of a good laptop, and I would definitely recommend this laptop. It is 256 gigabytes, 256, something like that. I think it's the lowest one that they have. But I got this from Best Buy. And when you're going to Best Buy, like I said, I love thrifting, and I know Best Buy is not a thrift store, but I bought this as an open box. And if you get an open box, it will be cheaper. Usually the Best Buy people, they check it out before they put it back on the shelves, even though it is an open box. So definitely look for that if you want to get a little cheaper option of buying a laptop. Look for open boxes on their website. And last but not least, the bag itself, where most of this stuff came out of this bag right here. Most of this stuff that's on this table came out of this bag, except for like the tripod, of course, this giant tripod, the laptop, and that's it. Everything else can fit in here, which is crazy. I got this from a thrift store. This is a Coast bag. I like it because it's small. I used to have a backpack, and I just hated the backpack because it was just too big. And I don't know, I just didn't like the photography backpack, so I didn't do it. But I got this from a thrift store, and I like the vintage look about it. So that's why I really went about getting this bag. And I've been using it, and it's very sturdy. It's called Coast. Never heard of them before, but it's a great bag. If you find one, get it. So that's what I'd say about this bag. It's a great bag. So that'll do it for this video. That'll wrap it up. You already know. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, thank you for watching. I plan on doing some giveaways. But you have to be subscribed. To the channel. So make sure you comment down below. Comment something that you like. If you want to know more, I'll try to put some links to some of this stuff. Maybe not all of it. Some of it's just like general stuff that you can just find, but some of it's more specific, like the toner mic and stuff like that. And maybe this bracelet is more specific, but everything else is more general stuff that you can probably just find by searching on Google. But if you want to know anything else, if you got any questions, comment down below in the comment section, And yeah, because a lot of this stuff I've used, but the biggest thing I would say, use what you have. If you don't have all this fancy equipment, use a phone. Use your phone and get started. Don't let anything stop you from getting to do what you want to do, to start your goal. And as of right now, you may be saying, what am I videoing with? I'm actually videoing with my XS Max iPhone right now. That's what I'm videoing with, and I have a ring light that I purchased too offline. And so that's actually what I'm videoing with, because I wanted to show off all of my equipment here that I have so you all could see. So I'm actually shooting this video right now with my iPhone. So yeah, like, use what you have and just go out there and make some great content. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Giveaways coming soon. Let's get this to 200 subscribers. Let's get this channel to 200 subscribers. You already know what I'm about to say. And I'm out. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.